Good morning, everyone. Today we thought we were going to go ahead and clean up the backyard here. We want to get everything looking halfway decent here. We're going to take this dirt that we had here from these fire rings. We took one fire ring up there to the land, and we took another one up there to the land too. So we had two down here that were separate from each other. These two, if you watched one of my older videos about building potato tower and fire rings, I realized what my mistake was. I didn't put what's that stuff called that Al was using this morning? Bone something.
I don't know, it looks like dust.
Yeah, some kind of dust. But I wasn't using that on the bone meal. That's what it is, bone meal. I wasn't using bone meal for this, and the soil here really made the leaves and stuff grow, but it didn't help out the roots. So next time I do potatoes or carrots or anything like that, I will make sure that I put bone meal on what I'm growing. So we're going to take these two rings off of here and watch where I'm stepping, because you never know what's around here. A copperhead really blends in with all this right here. They got all that coloring of whatever, you know, that is. It looks like a pile of leaves when you walk up on a copperhead. So we're going to take these and lift it up. I'm going to set you guys back here. We'll take the Kubota over here. I'll take the Kubota over here in a little bit and scoop up some of this. It still has a few potatoes growing, has some other stuff growing. I really don't know what it is. It's weeds and stuff. But this right here is a potato. Let's see if we can.
What did you think there's going to be a snake in it?
Oh, make sure it wasn't nothing in it. I didn't want on me.
I thought you were going to push me down.
I don't do snakes.
Oh my God, let me get out of the way.
We're going to use them for what they're made for and build a fire in it today.
Looks like a rim off of a Mack truck.
It does, don't it? It was growing a few potatoes. It's already a little spud on it. A little spud growing. But we're not going to use it for that. We'll take that dirt and fill in that hole where that boat is. We'll fill in where this boat is over here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the clutter and the mess we got, but it's going to get cleaned up today. Most of it is. We're going to get rid of a few of these cars. That Nissan back there, we had a big deal with trying to get the title for it when I was younger. A lot of crap went on with it. They never sent the title over. So we got a car that we really can't do nothing with. So we're going to give it to our metal guy. That's what we're doing today. Get all our metal stuff up. We're going to cut this chassis up today. And we're going to move this boat today. And possibly cut up some of the fiberglass shell. Get rid of it so I can have a future project later on. We'll go ahead and get us a fire started in here. Got a lot of stuff we can just throw in here. All the cardboard and all the stuff we don't want to use. Dad's getting some stuff from out of the boat. We're just going to take all this. It's got metal in it, so I'm going to take a magnet later once we go through and burn all the ashes. I'm going to take those and just take a magnet to it and try to get all the metal. Go ahead and I'm going to have to cut that in half. We'll go soon to get our wood for our first project, which will be our compost and outhouse, but I don't know if I'm gonna take you guys along with me because it's just not as fun going everywhere with the masks and stuff on now. So I might just go up there and get all the stuff myself, and then just take you guys along from when we go to build it. I know when I get up there to that land tomorrow, it's gonna be time to mow grass again. I don't know about you guys, but mowing grass just seems like it's a big chore. Especially when you got that many acres to go through. I won't know how it's gonna be when I get all of it cleared off and all ready to move up to. He's gonna wet all this stuff around it just so it won't catch nothing else on fire that we don't want on fire, because we really don't want no wildfire right now. We got the rest of what's in this boat. We gotta do that. And we got stuff right there beside the Kubota we gotta go through. See if you guys can zoom in on that. Right there. Gotta go through all that. All this wood right here that I'm cutting up, it actually came off the old pool deck that we had. It kind of stretched where the duck pen right there is, and it kind of went around where these cars are. And we used to come out here and swim a lot, or attempt to swim, mostly, you know, almost drowning. But we just thought we'd get rid of it because we're really not much of a family of swimmers. You guys saw that or not, but it came up and hit me right in the nose. I think that'd be a good enough piece of going there. This is what I made my first video out of. Looking back, we built a chicken coop with this wood right here that we got from where I work. And that was 2 years ago. Find about anything in there. A wax head. Looks like a little hatchet. I'll find something to do with that. You can see the boat is cleaned out more than what it was. So we knocked a pretty good dent in that. But right here is all the stuff that was, some of it was in the boat, some of it was around the pig pen area. We took all that and put in this. We're gonna get another bag and we're gonna fix that up. So, but now we're going down here where the Kubota is. We've got a good bit of stuff burned up. That pile was a whole lot bigger. We had a lot of stuff that came out of the boat and we put it in here. We've been taking the water hose and spraying around it, keeping everything wet around it so nothing will catch around it. It is dry today, so we've just been throwing all what we can in there, coming from here. And this right here, we're gonna try to burn it up. There's a Nissan we want to get rid of, and this grill here, we're gonna give that to our metal man. We're gonna pull all this from down here. We're gonna pull it up through here, and we're gonna get rid of that and cut up that chassis today too. So, but I fed the pigs this morning. They're behind their house right now. I'm gonna crank this up, lift the bucket up so I can put some stuff in it, so I can make it easier to tuck around front. Put a pile up for our metal guy. His name is Vernon. We'll get all that put around front. I'm gonna move all this up through here, put that ash flying around, and hopefully we'll get all that done today. Brought that up so I can put all my stuff in it, and we'll just take it on around front. These were some old separators from where I worked. We were cleaning out another mill, and they said I could have them. I was going to use them for my car. I got one of them actually welded in my car, and that was pretty cool to learn how the welder works and all that, and learning that. But I'm not going to use these no more, so I'm just going to get rid of those. The old tire changer thing here. We're not going to use it anymore, are we? The seat to this is actually up there where I showed you earlier. A while back ago, somebody asked where I worked, and it's actually, I'm wearing the shirt that I designed. Designed this little thing on the back of it for our 200 days accident free. And this is where I work for my day job. So they actually asked me if I was an electrician, which I'm not. I know a little bit about it. I know how to wire up a few cars. I've done it since I was like, what, 12? My grandpa and my dad, they taught me how to wire up a lot of stuff dealing with cars, and then the tractors that my grandpa knew. I asked him about how to go about wiring some stuff up, and he talked me through it. And then after I got off the phone with him, I went out there and done what he told me. And there's a few other videos that I watched, and I've done exactly what they said, and what he said was on the video too, so that helped out a lot too. See, like hearing about how to do it and actually seeing it, and you're never going to learn unless you get out there and do something. So that's what I've done. Got out there, see it, and I work with a lot of boards at work. I actually had to do my old job, what, about 3 days ago. They had me come back over there and fix like about 5 sections that were messed up. Actually there's 6, because it 3 to a section. So there were 6 sections messed up that I had to go back and fix. So I had to redo that. That was part of the wiring and the electrician work that I used to do, and that I had to go back through and figure all out about what was going wrong and what was messed up with the frame. But now I just work on machines and overhaul them and make sure they're running right. It's a bunch of twisting mill. Isn't it twisting or spinning? It's twisting. The mill I'm in is a twisting mill. There is a spinning mill, and then there's all those. I've been where they had the cards and stuff, and I tell you, cards are a scary machine. If anybody knows mill work, you know that cards are scary. They got these little things. It's like a big drum, and it spins in this direction. You can run your hand over it this way, and it won't hurt you. You put your hand over it this way, it's got very, very tiny metal pieces that'll just drag whatever it catches in. You gotta be very careful when you work around those things. I've never worked around them. My dad has. But enough about what I do for my day job. Let's get back to what we're doing now. Get all this motor stand right here. We're getting rid of it. No, we're gonna keep the motor stand. You're gonna have to help me move it. Oh, okay. We're not gonna get rid of that. You're gonna help me move it over to the side. We're gonna keep that. Actually, my grandpa made that. That's man-made. I felt a little sprinkle. It's about to rain. Is it supposed to rain today? Well, it's sprinkling out here, guys. Hope you guys don't get too wet. I don't have no umbrella to put you guys under. You're gonna get your hair wet. See how heavy this thing is. Oh Lord, that ain't that heavy once you get it out of the dirt. He made it to last though. Yeah, that ain't heavy. Say a good 80 pound. Okay. I'll see how I can move something like that. And that lawnmower deck, I couldn't hardly budge. But I guess somebody said if I turned the wheels, it would have been a whole lot easier on me. I wasn't thinking about that right then. I should have known, because Alabama does that. I don't know why I just rushed into something. I need to think about what I'm doing before I do it. With this right here, we're going to keep the bumpers, we're going to keep the leaf springs, and what else? The rims, and some stuff on the front end down there we're going to keep. And the rest of it, we're just going to get rid of it, cut it up, do whatever. When I was drilling the cars, we were thinking about making our own rat rod, kind of like my grandpa did, out of this chassis. But the only thing I really want to do with it now is get rid of it, keep the leaf springs so I can put the leaf springs on my 39 Plymouth, I'm thinking they'll fit. I measured a while back ago. Now we got to get this grill around front. It looks a little new, but it's not. It's about what, 7, 8 years old?
Yeah.
And we got a good use out of it. And you can tell it's been rusted away on the bottom. All the wheels rusted off of it. So, but we did do a lot of cooking with it. I barbecued a few hams. Smoked them in there. It was real good. I know a lot of people smoke them over charcoal or in a smoker. I do have a smoker I'm going to do a video on later that I might get a ham, or maybe when we do some of these pigs, if they get big enough, might do a little barbecue thing with them. But I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded up on the Kubota. Hopefully we can get it strapped up in there and it'll take it right up there where we want it. I wonder where the chain is. I'm getting more used to the scoop. The more I use the tractor, the better I get at driving it. I know a lot of people make it look a whole lot easier than what it is, but I'm getting used to it. That's really stuck in the ground over there. Wrap it around this chassis and pull it up here so we can work on it and cut it up and do everything we need to on it. This came out from under that car right back there. It's a 54 Plymouth Belvedere. We're not really going to use this, like I said, so I'm going to cut it right back here. So right past this bumper brace right here, because we're going to use this bumper brace. And I'm going to use this leaf spring here on my car. So our junk metal man's going to get a lot of metal out of this. We really don't need him no more. So I'm going to let him do some cutting. I was cutting with it earlier and I got one heck of a blister. For some reason the thing got real hot when I was cutting. And I don't feel like doing it no more with it. I remember when we was doing this, my grandpa lifted the whole back end of this thing. That was like, what, 100 pounds ago and a little bit of muscle ago for him.
Yeah.
I think it done it. I think it did. There's that part. That puts a damper on what we wanted to do for the rest of the day. But we got the bumper cut off and half of the leaf spring cut off. I guess he's going to miss out on a little bit of metal, but he's got a good bit up front. I hope you liked today's video. It didn't go too much as planned, but we did get a lot of stuff burned up. We had a pile that was, we piled it up, was this big. And we burnt through every bit of it. We started out 8:30 this morning. Started out at 8:30. Got all the boat cleaned out. I'll show you that. We still got a lot of debris to clean out of it. Oh my God, there's a leak in the boat. A leak in the boat. That's pretty funny. But we'll go ahead and clean all this out. The rest of it. I'm thinking, since he cut the end off of it back here, I'm gonna take the Kubota, just get up in front of it, push the hull up, and put everything out, and we'll just put it into a trash can or whatever. And we'll just get rid of this piece by piece. We'll cut it up, and a lot of stuff back here. We still got a little bit more wood to clean up. It's a process. It's gonna take a couple weekends to get all this done, but we only got this left. This is with a crate that the brush mower came in, and it's just been sitting around front, just rotting. And then we thought, heck, we're burning stuff today. Let's just burn it. But I guess we'll end the video here. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. We got a lot more content coming out of the 17 acres and cleaning up around here, getting this place looking a whole lot better. We're cleaning up this back corner so we can move the animals around more. I had a lot planned for today, but I could not get it all done today. I got most of what I wanted done, got all the wood burnt, got this cleaned out. I did not put all the dirt from our raised beds right here where this was, because I wanted to move this out of the way. I wanted to get it out of this little hole where the pool used to be, and I wanted to fill this in with all that dirt. So, but I guess we'll catch all you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and we will catch all you guys on the next one.